The Young and the Restless has never shied away from delivering shocking betrayals, dangerous obsessions, and unforgettable villains. But after the latest developments in Genoa City, it feels like the CBS soap is quietly building toward one of its darkest storylines in years. The clues are there. The tension is rising. And if fans have been paying close attention, one character may already be standing directly in the line of fire. The recent episodes have centered on Victor Newman tightening his grip on everyone around him, Jack Abbott trying to hold his fractured family together, and the lingering chaos left behind by Patty Williams. While each storyline has been compelling on its own, they all appear to be feeding into a much larger mystery, one that could leave another major character fighting for survival. The biggest question isn't whether another shocking twist is coming. It's who will be caught in it first. Patty may be behind bars, but longtime viewers know she's never the kind of character whose influence disappears overnight. Whether she's manipulating events from a distance or unknowingly inspiring someone else to continue her dangerous legacy, Patty's shadow continues to loom over Genoa City. That lingering threat makes Diane Jenkins one of the most vulnerable people in town. After surviving Patty's brutal attack, Diane has worked tirelessly to rebuild both her health and her marriage to Jack Abbott. Their emotional reunion gave viewers hope that the Abbott family could finally enjoy a moment of peace after weeks of heartbreak. Unfortunately, peace rarely lasts on The Young and the Restless. The writers have repeatedly reminded viewers that Diane's recovery remains fragile. Every conversation seems filled with subtle reminders that one wrong move, or one determined enemy, could send her life spiraling once again. Could those scenes be laying the groundwork for another devastating attack? It's certainly beginning to look that way. Meanwhile, Victor Newman continues playing his favorite game, controlling everyone else's future while insisting it's for their own good. His latest schemes have already placed Nick, Victoria, Claire, Kyle, and Billy in increasingly dangerous positions. Victor believes he's always several moves ahead. But history has shown that even Victor can't predict everything. If another mystery villain emerges while Victor is busy targeting his enemies, he may completely overlook the real danger growing inside Genoa City. That possibility becomes even more intriguing when considering Kyle Abbott. Kyle has spent months bouncing between family loyalty, personal ambition, and his complicated relationships. Every decision seems to create another enemy, and Victor's constant interference has only intensified the pressure. Should someone decide to hurt Jack by targeting the people he loves, Kyle could easily become collateral damage. Or perhaps even the primary target. The Abbott family has always been strongest when united, but recent episodes suggest those bonds remain incredibly fragile. Secrets continue piling up, trust remains difficult to rebuild, and old resentments never stay buried for long. That emotional instability creates the perfect environment for someone to strike. Then there's Sally Spectra. Although her current concerns revolve around Victor's growing influence and Nick's personal struggles, Sally has developed a habit of finding herself caught in other people's dangerous games. Time and again, she's become an unexpected witness to explosive confrontations, hidden secrets, and criminal behavior. If another violent incident unfolds, Sally could easily discover something she was never supposed to see. That would instantly place her in enormous danger. Nick Newman also deserves attention. His ongoing battle to maintain stability while facing increasing emotional pressure has become one of the show's strongest character arcs. But emotional vulnerability often makes soap characters susceptible to manipulation. Imagine someone using Nick's current struggles as the perfect opportunity to frame him for a crime. It wouldn't be the first time Genoa City blamed the wrong person. And it certainly wouldn't be the last. One fascinating aspect of this storyline is how carefully the writers have avoided revealing a clear villain. Instead of introducing an obvious threat, they're planting suspicion everywhere. Victor's ruthless strategies make him suspicious. Patty's history makes her suspicious. Billy's obsession with revenge raises eyebrows. Kyle's impulsive decisions create opportunities. Even seemingly innocent characters have begun acting just strangely enough to keep fans guessing. That's classic Young and the Restless storytelling. The show works best when viewers question everyone's motives. Of course, another possibility deserves serious consideration. What if the biggest danger isn't an attack at all? What if someone is quietly manipulating multiple families into destroying themselves? Psychological warfare has always produced some of the soap's most unforgettable storylines. Rather than relying on physical violence, an unseen mastermind could spread misinformation, expose carefully hidden secrets, and engineer betrayals until every major family begins collapsing from within. Such a twist would feel fresh while honoring the show's long tradition of emotional suspense. The Newmans would turn against each other. The Abbotts would fracture once again. Old alliances would disappear overnight. Friendships could become rivalries. Lovers could become enemies. And nobody would know who started the chaos. That kind of slow-burning mystery often proves more terrifying than a single dramatic attack, because viewers never know where the next emotional explosion will happen. The packing of recent episodes supports this theory. Instead of delivering immediate shocks every day, the writers have focused on planting emotional landmines. Conversations that seem ordinary now could become critically important weeks later. A casual warning. A mysterious phone call. An unexplained glance. A conversation abruptly interrupted. Soap fans know those tiny moments rarely happen by accident. If anything, they usually become essential pieces of a much larger puzzle. The most heartbreaking possibility, however, involves Jack Abbott. After finally reconciling with Diane and believing the worst is behind them, Jack may soon face another impossible decision. Protect his family, trust Victor, or sacrifice everything to stop another tragedy before it's too late. Knowing Jack, he'll choose his family every time. But that choice could come with devastating consequences. As the tension continues building, viewers should pay close attention to every seemingly insignificant detail. The Young and the Restless has a long history of rewarding patient fans who notice subtle clues before the major reveal. Whether Diane becomes the next victim, Kyle finds himself in unexpected danger, Sally uncovers a deadly secret, or an entirely different character ends up in the crosshairs, one thing feels increasingly certain. Genoa City isn't heading toward a simple family feud. It's heading toward a blood-chilling twist capable of changing multiple lives at once. And when the truth finally explodes into the open, fans may discover that the real target was hiding in plain sight all along.